Hey there, it's Charlotte Thornton, the career mentor for actors. How are you doing? Another Monday mindset for you and a belated April Fools. So I thought we'd talk about the fool today. So the fool and the wise person are two sides of the same coin, and we have to experience the fool in order to experience the wisdom. Now you see this a lot in Shakespeare, don't you? That the fool, like Feste in Twelfth Night, is often sharing a lot of wisdom. So how does this relate to your acting career? So being the fool can look like being different. Yeah, it can look like holding on to your inner magical child whilst being an adult. Yeah, not conforming. Yeah, still whatever, putting your hair in plaits and going rollerblading, whatever. Yeah, we want to keep in touch as actors with our creative inner magical child. So that can make us look different. But also being the fool can be being optimistic. Yeah, so you're trying to be an actor in a very competitive industry, can feel a bit like a foolish thing to be even attempting. I remember waitressing and telling the sort of boss of the bar that I was an actor or aspiring actor, and he said, "Oh, if I had £1 for every waitress that was a," and I was like, "Yeah, okay, well." I'm still going to hold on to my dream. And that is the bit that kind of, especially in the face of not booking or not getting results, or in my case not having an agent for a long period of time, that can look a bit foolish to be holding on to that. But I give the example of I was watching a show where a guy had invented some sort of personal flying helicopter thing. It was like a backpack he put on that had rotary blades. And in the journey of him sort of creating this backpack, of course, there were bits where he crashed and hurt himself. There were bits where he tried over water and then would like fall in and nearly drown, and the divers would have to go in and save him. And I think it was Gogglebox or something like that, slight guilty pleasure. And they were sort of laughing at this guy, what an idiot with his jetpack. Until, of course, he succeeded and was then flying in his little pack around the Statue of Liberty. And then they were like, wow, isn't that amazing? And would you do that? Yeah, I'd love to do that. And I thought, yeah, but you guys won't do that because you don't want to push past the bit where you look foolish, where you make mistakes, where it looks like it's never going to pan out and you're a dreamer. And that's the thing that I think it's really important for actors to just push through, right? It's just persistence. So we go through that part where we appear to the outside world to be the fool, and then they're full of admiration for what we've achieved. And then with that journey, there's a wisdom to it because we've let go of so many important things by being the fool. We've held on to optimism instead of cynicism. We've held on to our magical child instead of growing up and being too kind of boring. We've tried to do something that seemed impossible. Yeah. And so that's my little April thought for you at the beginning of this month. Very exciting month. We're fully into spring now. So yes, so don't be afraid to be the fool. And what's really cool is if you go out and do foolish things, nothing dangerous, but do foolish things where other people might think that you're silly or whatever, and teach your subconscious mind that you will not die. Because part of us thinks that if other people don't approve of what we're doing, you know, what other people think of us can feel so important to our survival, because there would be a day when the tribe not agreeing with you might mean you got kicked out and had to go solo. So it can feel to the subconscious really dangerous to step out of the keep you safe box, you know, don't be a fool, don't look foolish, always look, you know, like you got kudos. So part of our subconscious can think it's really threatening to try and aspire to do something foolish or to look foolish. So we need to teach our subconscious that we won't die if we look foolish. And actually, I mean, if you've been in a rehearsal process, looking foolish is sort of part of the rehearsal journey. You have to play with stuff, see what works, see what doesn't work. And what's right for the rehearsal process is also kind of right for life. So through the discovery of failure in the rehearsal process, we find what works. That's the wisdom. Through being the fool, being open-hearted to magic, essentially, you know, people who've, you know, Wright brothers, people who've done amazing things and changed the world have looked a little bit deluded at some point. They've kind of believed in something else, something a bit more magical, something a bit otherworldly, but actually they've just incorporated into reality that magic so that it then becomes normal to get on a plane and fly somewhere. And I maybe soon go around in a little jetpack with your little rotary blades. Who knows? I'm up for it. I'm game for that. So yeah, so it's about, to me, the fool is about fully embracing life, irrespective of what other people think. If you arrive on the beach and you want to aeroplane down, you know, build a sandcastle, don't care that you're 75, go ahead and do it. And just embrace your foolishness, because that is the route to wisdom, and I think also to success. So happy belated April Fools, and I'll see you next week for another mini mindset. If you've liked this video, do like it, share any comments, I will feedback, or if you've got anything you want me to talk about, let me know. And yeah, do share this video with anyone who you think might get some use from it. Take care. Bye.